most valuable steps that we go through before we hire is really identifying what we're looking for. It sounds simple, but I think you have to be thoughtful when you go into this process. You want to be clear about what you're looking for, what the job is, what you really have to offer, and what supports you can give your employees. We call them partners. And so I think first is, what's the job? What are the responsibilities that I'm looking to fill? And so a job description could be something that you would develop. You don't have to, but I think it's helpful just to have a visual image of what you're looking for in the role. What kind of background is necessary? Does it require an education? Does it require certain kinds of experience? And then being really clear, I think, and thoughtful about what your culture is at your organization. And I think you need to be very honest with yourself about what the culture is. I think you can have in your mind what you'd like it to be, but I think it's important to be able to articulate that to a candidate and have it ring true to them when they start working. If it is kind of a sink or swim environment, you need to be able to find candidates that can survive in that. If people need a little more hand-holding, a little more support along the way, and you can't offer that, you need to be honest with yourself and with the candidate about that.
Who do you want to be? What do you want to be known for? And what's the impact of your decisions on 7 generations from now? And job descriptions are a piece of the puzzle, right? One of the things I encourage organizations to do is update them every time they have a new position, a new hire. For that new hire, for that job that's now open, let's make sure we have an updated job description. That helps a little. Another thing I look at is, what are the traits and attributes of people who've been successful in this job? And how do I interview and ask questions about that of the candidates coming in?
Okay, so when an employer is considering hiring someone with a criminal background, and there's 4 things you need to look at. 1 is sourcing. Where are you going to get your applicants from? 2 is what your interview process is going to look like. 3, what are the attributes or qualities of an individual that you're looking for? And then lastly is really the job description and how you're going to describe the position and what the expectations are. I think when we're looking at a candidate in terms of what they bring to the table, it's really about who they are, and it's the same for any candidate. Can they be accountable? Can they come to work on time? Are they a good team player? Do they have those values and attributes regardless of whether they have a background or not? With any candidate, at least in my opinion, you need to make them feel comfortable, and you want them to be able to talk about their background, meaning could be their educational background, could be their criminal background. It's just their background in general about who they are and why they're a good fit for this job. And that's really what you're looking for, is whether they're going to be a good fit for the job or not.